need a quarter. I'm dead.
Yeah, that's pretty much all it is.
You're gonna suffer because I have ideals.
It's a scam.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of GB Podcast. We got myself on today's episode, Slunk and
Percival.
Dwayne.
Beggar.
all right. Thanks for tuning in. This is episode 5005.
I think I'm gonna say 500. Like, wait, 500?
We're amazing.
Where have I been?
Yeah, you've been really drunk. Welcome to the year 2025. Trump is still president.
Moving on.
Moving on. Just want to remind everybody that we appreciate the feedback we've been getting in the short time making this podcast. We actually we have a website, gettingbelligerent.com, which we're going to be updating pretty soon, I think, maybe. Yeah, we're going to turn it into like a community website where like you guys can come in and sign up, and we're going to have forums, and hopefully, you know, I think what's going to happen with it is there's going to be two things that are going to happen. There's going to be sports talk and video game talk. Mm-hmm. I'm guessing from our friends and demographic. Yeah, you're right.
That's
like,
cool.
What do I get my girl? I don't know why. I'm assuming this is going to be all males, but
You can do Love Line stuff on there.
oh, Love Line.
Remember that?
Yeah, I want to have a late night Love Line talk show.
So you could talk to us. You could talk to each other.
You can email us at gettingbelligerent@gmail.com.
And the gram.
Oh yeah, and Instagram. Yeah, follow us on Instagram. We have a Twitter, but we better like getting a hold of us on Instagram.
We're bitter with Twitter.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we actually got some feedback from our last post on Instagram. We asked listeners what they wanted us to talk about, and yesterday was Valentine's Day.
What?
VD.
The
Wait, what?
Was it
VD.
Valentine's Day or VD Day?
But
so Vagina Day.
no reaction from us. Just staring at you in contempt. Like, why? Why would you? VD is acceptable. Vaginas.
Yeah, especially in this climate, right? Can't mention vaginas. They don't exist.
What are you doing? Get to the question.
Anyways, the question was from our listener. I don't even know how to pronounce his Instagram handle, but it's
Knight.
Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Dark Knight. He asked if we could talk about why Valentine's is a scam.
Scam.
Yeah. Yeah.
Made up by
Is
the
he bitter?
corporations.
Well,
holiday.
judging by that silence that we had, a minute ago, I think you guys agree that there's no merit to this holiday.
No merit.
It's. I don't know.
Every day should be Valentine's Day.
I didn't want to go over that corny, but
Well, how many? Well, out of the four of us here, who actually did something or celebrated in some way?
I played Call of Duty.
This year?
Is that celebrating Valentine's Day?
Every day is V Day for you. Then.
I got my fiance some flowers,
Ooh la la.
Okay.
and I made her a nice, delicious ribeye steak dinner.
All right. What'd she do for you?
Got me chocolates. Just hilarious.
She allowed him to have a steak dinner.
No, we had agreed upon, like, look, we're not gonna go anywhere. There's no point. Why are we gonna go to a crowded ass restaurant?
Scam.
And like we agreed, but like, look, let's not do nothing big, but let's make dinner. All right, cool. And that's all it was. Dinner. She and I got her some flowers because I know she likes flowers.
It's adorable.
So there's at least with you, there's no guilt game into the
hell no.
scam.
No.
You found the way out.
Wow, into the scam.
Yeah.
Are you a little bitter there?
No, well, that's what the vagina. I almost called it that.
That's what the vagina is saying.
Oh my
So
god.
Valentine's Day is saying is like spend more money because we told you so, and if you don't, your wife or your girlfriend's gonna get mad at you if you didn't make her feel special.
Begins with K.
Yeah.
You got, that one's for free. K users.
Thanks for sponsoring us and everything we say on this podcast. Yeah, no, it's that's what I mean. It's like it's not it's not that people want to express love; it's that they're guilted into expressing love.
It's a manufactured holiday.
It is.
It's just, we want you to spend more on this day on bullshit that you don't even need.
There was a gap in between like Christmas and New Year's and
Right.
Easter.
New Year's and Easter.
Wait.
Well, cool.
You're putting Christmas and New Year's
Christmas
together.
and New
Okay,
Year's are
okay.
at the same time.
Ah.
I thought you meant in between Christmas and New Year.
Yeah, I was like, that's
There's a lot. Of
A week? What do you mean space in between them?
A lot of time travel going on in this podcast. And so they needed like some reason to spend money in the months in between. And so somebody was like, "Hey, I got an idea."
Some say that's why daylight savings exists.
That's for the farmers, man.
That was for
No,
farmers.
to get us to spend money.
Is
farmers,
this another
man.
conspiracy?
We can talk about that later.
That's another topic for
That's
another day.
legit.
So, let's go real quick. Slunk scam.
Scam, yeah, definitely. And it's because
It's not real quick.
everybody's no. Well, I mean, I wanted to mention one more thing about Valentine's Day before we move on. It's also one upsmanship to the max. This isn't just like a girl getting flowers at the office. Now we have social media,
Yeah.
so everybody has to
It
show
got worse.
everybody how awesome their relationships are. And so we made a point to not do that. Brittany and I were just we made dinner, we got really drunk and had dinner, and that was it. And
Sounds awesome.
but we
Then
didn't
put it on Snapchat.
yeah, we didn't put it on Snapchat or Instagram.
Percy, scam?
Yeah.
That. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is in the sense that
He's thinking in his head, what would Brenda say?
no, she'll agree too. She'll be like, yeah, it's just like it's a manufacturer holiday just to spend money, but I guess we don't go all out. Just like, make something nice, but that's it, like something small. We don't try to spend $150, $200 on each other. It's more like, all right, something nice.
She doesn't feed into the hype.
No.
Dwayne, scam.
It's a scam, but how many times have I been scammed in my life?
Oh,
Every day.
All the damn time.
So you're just used to it, just another day.
It was
Got me
Wednesday.
again. He's got me again.
It was Wednesday. I went to work. I stayed late.
For him, it was
Went home.
Wednesday.
It was just Wednesday.
For myself, I like the intention of the holiday. I don't like the way it's like Christmas. I like the intention, but you should be good all year round. You
Correct.
should be
True.
showing your
Your love.
care and your love towards other people and your fellow partner in situation all year round, not just oh shit, fucking
Valentine.
Valentine's Day is next week, and then I gotta go buy a card like this morning.
Yeah,
one of my friends who shall remain nameless, I asked him, "Hey, you gonna get your girl anything?" He's like, "Why? I get her shit all year long. Why am I forced to do this in one day?" I'm like, "But it's something nice." He goes, "Nah, fuck that shit. I'm not getting her nothing. She should be happy that I get her stuff throughout the year." I'm like, "All right then. Well, moving on."
Yeah, nameless.
Now we know why he's remain nameless, because I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't do nothing and to spite the holiday and sacrifice like my girlfriend's enjoyment
I
of
sounded
it.
mad at the holiday.
Yeah, you're gonna suffer because I have ideals.
I fucking hate Valentine's Day.
I hate you.
They killed my father, raped my mother.
A Valentine's Day card killed my father. Topic
man.
one.
All right, so let's go on to it. Oh, thanks for writing in Dark Knight. Appreciate
Knight?
it. So
Thank you.
And if I know, so write in. We'll talk about that shit.
Instagram, email, Facebook. We're reading everything.
Yeah, we're super bored. All right, Percy, you have a topic.
So yesterday, a couple
Number
days ago, saw an article where the headline was "Lion eats man," and I'm like, "Oh, well, that's normal." If you-
Was that the headline?
it was a too long to read, and I actually read this, and it was basically so there was a poacher hunting this pack like a dick, and ends up getting eaten by the lions. And I don't know how true this part was, but they're saying that the lions ate everything except the head and left the head. They're kind of like, yeah, don't fuck with it. I think that's over exaggerating. I think they probably.
I believe it.
You believe?
What do you believe? They just got full and they were.
Yeah, we'll leave the head.
And then the humans read into it. Read into it.
Some godfather lion is like putting human heads in other people's beds and shit.
Send a message to people. I think it was activists.
Wait, what?
What?
Just killed him, fed his body to lions, and left his head there.
Oh, that's good. You are good. Oh,
What?
We
Is
need
that- it's-
Dwayne conspiracy corner one of these days. Just
I like that one though.
Yeah. Let's
That's
go with
just-
that.
I feel like that's not that far fetched.
There's a movie in there. I watched that.
Remember that dentist who killed the dude? Who killed the lion?
Oh yeah.
And then everyone's like after him attacking his like practice and shit.
oh
Yeah.
they fucked over his business.
I can imagine the fucking activist getting one of these poachers and going, "Oh yeah, you want to put his head on your mantle? Well, we could put your head in their mantle."
It's an absolute message, and lions don't do that. They don't send messages.
Lions have mantles.
Lions are hungry. They'll eat
They just
everything.
eat. Yeah, they would have ate his ass, man.
Damn. No, I can't say I disagree. Usually I think Dwayne's like way out there.
Little far fetched.
a little.
A little bit.
But
Yeah,
this time, all right.
well, maybe with the dentist guy, they got a taste for blood, and they just wanted more and more. The activists,
more.
yeah, the activists got bloodthirsty. Eyes turned red.
Where was this?
Africa.
Africa.
Where there's wasn't at the Cincinnati Zoo, was it? Okay.
It was in Africa.
If you could ask me like what other place there are lions, I'm
The
Asia?
zoo?
The zoo.
Yeah, no, I don't. I can't think
I think
of
it's
it.
just Africa.
Did you see Madagascar? Were you about to see Madagascar? Okay.
Do you want to say Madagascar?
Why is Madagascar in Africa?
No, because there's a movie called Madagascar.
There's a lion in the movie.
There's a line in it.
That's about all I know about that movie.
So, any other information about this?
He's dead.
Really, the decapitated man that got eaten by a lion.
He didn't survive.
I honestly feel that's karma. Because why are you gonna hunt a lion? Like we already so few of them as they are out there.
Like I brought up last week. Let's hunt man. Man is legit. He's smart.
Yeah, if he was a poacher, I feel like he just wouldn't make that kind of mistake. Getting that close.
Maybe he got too cocky.
Wait, there's like the raptors from Jurassic Park, like the ones hidden in the bushes somewhere.
Pretty much.
Clever girl.
Clever girl.
Yeah.
Clever lion.
Clever one.
Yeah. No, well, that's good that he died, I guess.
We here at Getting Belligerent hate poachers.
Poachers don't poach.
But
Don't poach.
poached eggs.
Oh, delicious.
Unless they're eggs.
Unless they're eggs. Don't you dare be a poached.
So do you get upset when you go to a restaurant and they ask you what type of eggs you want and they go down the list when they get to poached?
Oh,
You
dude,
get triggered?
That's my trigger word, man.
I am not a poacher.
How dare you?
What'd you call me?
Scrambled, please.
All right, well, let's move on to the next topic. Dwayne, would you grace us with topic number 2 or 3?
2.
2, 3.
3. So recently, it's I'm kind of slow to the game, but I recently saw Star Wars, The Last Jedi.
Like the first one?
Which one? The most recent one.
So there's this movie,
This
Star
movie,
Wars. Have you
ever
guys heard of
seen
it?
Starring Mark Hamill. Ooh,
Something?
something. No, but I saw The Last Jedi recently. After all the talk, everyone, being kind of
All the hype.
all the hype and
So-
everyone being on different sides of it. Like
So-
it's either really bad or really good.
How long has this movie been out now?
Since December?
December at least?
Yeah,
So it's about a month, 2 months?
2 months.
Month and a half?
Yeah,
It's cool.
You saw it in theaters, saw it at home?
saw it in theaters. Went to the theater.
We're still playing
somehow,
it.
Still playing it.
Dollar,
Yeah.
wow.
dollar theater.
Yeah, it wasn't full though.
So?
First of all, spoilers.
Spoilers?
I was in. What?
No, say spoilers. It's been like 2 months. So.
Yeah, he just saw it.
I just.
Okay.
I mean,
fine.
we-
Spoilers.
There's
Spoilers.
people out there.
We haven't really decided what the statute of spoiler
week.
limitations
A
is.
month. Whoa, week.
A week.
I don't know
Damn.
I wonder what the listeners think. So we'll see.
We should put that as a poll.
A week.
Yeah.
Here.
Hey.
You better vote a week. I'll get you.
Speaking of polls, Stormy Daniels was in the news again. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Oh god. Anyway, I was immediately like just taken out of the movie when Princess Leia died or didn't die, and she was floating in space, and then all of a sudden comes back to life. I was just, after that.
We've all seen this movie, right?
I haven't.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Spoilers, like.
I'm sorry.
I don't care.
She used
yeah.
the force.
I don't care.
To
Stop. Since when is? I'm not gonna get into the
She's
whole.
force sensitive.
Whatever.
There's only one spoiler that in movie history that if you get spoiled, you'll miss the point of the movie. Everything else is just like surprise. It doesn't have anything to do with the story.
Is it Sixth Sense?
It's the usual suspect. Oh, Sixth Sense. There are 2
That's
movies.
2.
Usual Suspects and Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
But Usual Suspects more than Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't watch the second time. You're like,
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
He's the guy.
Yeah, but,
exactly.
but the second time it's better. The second time is better because it's like, that makes sense. Oh, that's when that happened. Holy shit.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't even notice it the first time.
Yeah.
There's another element of discovery.
So, anyways, back to non-spoiler
That was
talk.
just,
So real quick, that scene is in the Last Jedi, Princess Leia gets blown up in a ship and she's floating in space.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So she got ejected from a spaceship.
Yes.
So she's
And
flying
presumably
in
dies.
space.
Everyone else
Floating.
died.
Floating in space.
She's floating in space. She looked
Freezing over.
freezing over.
it's a little cold in space.
Did the whole freezing skin thing, and then all of a sudden,
really?
all of a sudden, zoomed in. I'm like, oh, that's a sad scene because she's
She's dying. It's Princess Leia.
yeah, Princess Leia. It's like, oh man, that's okay. That's cool how they did that. I'm okay with that. Eyes open, starts flying through fucking space, flies into the ship. The ship seals together, and they've saved her, and she's alive. Like
Why?
a day later,
Wait,
she's
wait.
up and
She
talking
had-
and walking and shit.
She had to go to the medical.
Stop.
I mean,
Like I get it's a futuristic movie. Nothing of it's supposed to be like completely real.
taken
Taken too seriously.
literally.
But I want people to die when they're supposed to die.
When they die.
When you die, you're supposed to die.
So what I heard explained in some comments on Reddit was when she was floating in space, she was using the Force to bring the ship to her. But the ship was too heavy, so she was getting pulled into the ship because of the Force.
Makes perfect sense.
Man,
2 + 2 = fish, Dwayne.
Why bother with spaceships?
whoever came up with
then?
that, I want to fight them right now. I want to punch them in the face.
I didn't even think about that. Why bother with spaceships?
Yeah, if you just fucking.
Well, she was
force-
still-
Right? Why didn't she just bail out and just be like, "Oh, I'll meet you guys at the planet"?
Yeah.
She was still freezing though.
Yeah,
she was freezing.
Well, then put a jacket on. I don't know.
It's pretty cold in space.
Yeah,
Put a
the-
jacket on.
Put the hoodie on.
Little nipple
A
out
ski
there.
mask. You're fine. I don't.
Put on this balaclava real quick. Warm and toasty.
I mean, Superman couldn't fly out into outer space, right?
Yeah, he could.
He could.
He can do anything.
He just
Superman's
can't breathe.
bullshit.
That's it.
and super.
He
So,
can't
So
breathe.
Superman has the Force. Is what you're saying?
what are you doing?
Well, yeah. That sounds ridiculous.
That was the beginning of the movie.
It was not the beginning.
It was very
20
early in the
minutes,
movie.
like 20 minutes in.
Cool. It's a
That's the
fucking
beginning.
3-hour
It was
movie.
halfway through the movie.
Not halfway through any.
She was dying like through the whole movie. Yeah.
So upset. So
What-
after that, it was just like,
You were like, fuck
this
this
movie.
movie.
And
yeah.
one thing that Dwayne did bring up earlier was
oh,
wasted characters.
wasted characters up the yin yang. This movie. Set in the previous one, Force Awakens, Snow,
Nook.
super mysterious bad guy. Leading the whole
Ultimate new bad
fucking
guy.
Oh god, like,
Ultimate
no,
new
we don't know what it is. Like,
emperor
something about
type
him.
guy, right? Kills the motherfucker off in the second movie
yeah, just
without even no climax. I mean, it was kind of climatic.
It's like, and he's dead. Like, wait, what the fuck?
Like, oh, he's dead.
He had a pretty legit death though.
That's the whole scene played out pretty well, but
Okay, but
but they could have done that 2 movies later. It's just like, why waste?
there's one thing Edgar pointed out that was like, no, don't tell me that's what it is. So in the first movie, they talk about was Ren's army or whatever it is, like this army of badass fucking Jedi. We used to be Jedi, but now Sith.
Oh, okay. Real quick. I got this now.
Okay.
I know exactly what you're talking
Yes.
about. During that battle scene of like all the people fighting and shit, you know how there was people in the Emperor's room or Palpatine or not Palpatine, Snoke's room.
Mm-hmm.
So the people all dressed in red.
Yes.
So there's a part where Adam Driver kills. Baby Jedis are not the business in Star Wars. They get fucking killed off all the time. So another round of Jedis get killed off, and he takes
fuck
like
these
the
kids.
best ones and takes them to Snoke, and says, "These are our boys now." And those are supposedly all the guys dressed in red
Why did they have lightsabers?
because they had nunchuck lightsabers, whatever the fuck they had. They had a lot of like crazy shit.
But yeah, but I remember they hinted at it in the movie before that. I'm like, oh, they're gonna be dope. Like, it's gonna be his badass army. No, they're all fucking dead in like a scene.
Destroyed
Good for
immediately.
one fight scene.
That's it. That's fucking it.
There's that. There's
Wasted characters.
Meanwhile, fucking what's her face kills like 2 of them, and she's like only had what like a month of training.
Was it a month?
It's a good month though. It's a strong month.
Strong.
It was a Star Wars month. You don't know.
Oh, okay.
It was
Actually, you're right. Sorry. Star Wars month could be like 5 years. We don't.
We don't know
Like
how
a Dragon Ball month.
we
It's like 10 years worth of time.
Man, speaking about fucking Dragon Ball, you have those, where a month is like 3 years, but then you have the one fight is fucking 30 episodes.
Yeah.
Great time management.
Yeah, I do remember that about Dragon Ball. That one battle would last a few episodes.
They were so good at milking.
It'd be a season.
Yeah.
This is a fucking season of one fight.
It's 3 episodes to start a fight, 3 episodes for the fight, 3 episodes for all the people that aren't involved in the fight to escape, and then
Yeah.
3 episodes to finish the fight.
You got one flyer episode, some shit going on somewhere else that has nothing to do with the fight.
And then a random episode of like Goku getting a fucking driver's license or some shit.
Yeah. And you just remember something from that day that's gonna inspire him for the fight.
Hey Piccolo, do you remember when we did this?
Is that what he sounded like?
So true. Why? Are you,
That was pretty
why are you
good.
trying to drive?
Why?
Why? They can fucking fly. God damn it.
Hey,
Chi-Chi made him, man. Do anything for the woman.
Valentine's Day is a scam, Bruce.
It was Valentine's Day. That was a Valentine's Day episode.
Oh god.
Final thoughts on Jedi? The Last Jedi?
I mean, there were some good scenes, but C+,
C plus.
B-, okay.
Original Star Wars? OG 1970 Mark Hamill before he got in a crash Star Wars?
What? What are you asking?
Where do you rank it?
Like compared
Oh.
with all the other ones.
'Cause I need to know what your standards are.
Okay. I kind of it made me appreciate the episode movies. So in there with them, I would say.
Do you appreciate our boy Marquise biting it at the end?
That was so stupid.
You didn't like that, did you?
It's so dumb. I've never seen a character more wasted opportunity.
That's a big waste of a character. Like
All that hype.
oh, that's dope, and then you're like,
Luke Skywalker's back. Oh, everyone's scared of him. Oh, he doesn't do anything.
and
But his footprints were not there
No
because
footprints. He was not there.
projecting himself onto a planet that was light years. We don't know what light years are in Star Wars. Away!
and apparently doing that killed.
That's too much for him, apparently.
But now he's going to be in the next one
What?
as the Force. He's going to come back. You know he's going to come back and show him as Ghost
version?
Hamill.
Is he
Yeah,
gonna
like
come back as like a
every
midichlorian?
Like ghosts?
Those don't exist. Shut up.
What just happened?
I said he's gonna come back as a midichlorian.
That
Yeah,
doesn't
man.
Exist. That first movie has been thrown to the side.
They beep bop boop that shit right the fuck out of there.
They highlight, delete.
As soon as Disney came in, yeah, highlight, yep, delete. Nope, not part of it.
I still like the movie.
You like those kids movies?
I like the Jedi.
Oh, okay, the Jedi, the Jedi.
The Last Jedi.
Got it.
Some of it was okay.
Yeah.
I want to watch it again.
That
because
hyper jump scene was pretty dope.
Seeing-
The ship through ship thing,
That was dope.
that was pretty dope.
there was a lot of dope moments, but there was a lot of terrible, like a planet that's a casino.
Yeah,
that was
stupid.
terrible. That didn't need to
was
be in
dumb.
there. And like the forced extra
the whole-
love scene.
So I could justify
love those
that scene being in it.
Just looks like
I could justify that scene being in it
Yeah.
because it showed them that that people do fail in Star Wars, but it went a crazy way with all those. It was all CGI, so it fucked you. if it was like in Jabba's lair with like all like the Muppets and shit,
Yeah.
you would like I want to be here. How excited were you, fucking Yoda Muppet?
it was whack.
The Muppet?
But that was dope. Fuck you.
The original Muppet.
Yeah.
The original? Oh yeah, he was good.
Yeah,
I thought you meant the little projection.
wait,
no, new Muppet.
No, but then the CGI, you're like,
That's how most movies I was like that. I was like, huh. I was like,
Yeah, but Leia.
yeah. Always brought me back to
Kind
that
of
later.
redeem
Okay.
that moment.
question. The silver stormtrooper or the badass.
Another wasted
is
character.
She done? Or they bring her back?
According
Because
to the episode, she's
Pretty sure she died.
That
That's
weekly?
what death looks like sometimes.
that's what death looks like.
just fall in the hole and like, oh, you're dead.
Fiery hole explosions.
That's how Boba Fett
She
died.
That's how Boba Fett. He fell in the hole.
He just fell in the hole and he was gone.
She's gonna come back for the mid prequels.
Oh
Yeah,
Jesus!
that was
They
another
do it,
one that
yeah.
was. I'm like, you're expecting, all right, she's gonna be a badass, and you're dead. What the fuck?
I
Really?
can see myself falling out of favor of Star Wars.
Yeah. Are they going downhill again?
No, but see, but then
Uphill?
you have what was the one the
Uphill?
prequel with you know what I'm talking about? Fuck.
Come on.
Come on,
right
come on,
there.
boy.
Rogue
Come
One.
on.
Rogue One.
Never saw it.
That dude,
Yeah.
Rogue One is a thing.
dude, no, dude, yeah.
I just heard like the last 10 minutes are all you need to see.
No.
I feel like that's.
Is that the best one of the new crop?
Yes.
That's not saying much. I heard.
Well, is that
I like not Phantom Menace. What's that first one?
I was New Hope, but no.
A new Phantom Menace, a new
Hope
a,
of
a new hope of
the
Menace.
Force Awakens.
There we go, that one. That's the
You
one
throw
that
me off with all those names.
I liked Force Awakens because it planted little seeds. All right, cool.
it gave you that nostalgia kick by being a New Hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then this one came out. You're like, all the things you like, nope. Man, nothing.
All that cool shit we thought you were gonna find out about.
Nope. Man, nothing.
But why do you think they do that? Like, why do you think
director.
they
They're bad at their jobs.
they're bad at their jobs?
No, the director.
No,
It's
it's
bad at his job.
look. They went to the new prequels, and they fucked them up there. We giving you new shit. So now, like, fuck that. We're not gonna fuck up again. We're gonna give them exactly what they fucking want. And then people got mad because they gave them exactly what A New Hope was.
Is that what it was?
I think they're just adjusting to people when they just make a movie.
Are there any characters?
Stop trying to adhere to fans.
Are there-
We don't know anything.
We're not.
I mean, we don't, or else we'd be doing it, right?
Yeah, you can't satisfy everybody. That's for sure.
One day I'll be
So just
J.J.
make-
Abrams.
I'll be king. I'll be dictator of the world, and everybody will like what I
Like
tell them
that.
to like.
Bad robot.
It won't be chicken or beef. It'll be chicken every time.
Every time.
Every time.
Are there any characters that you would say in the new Star Wars that are on the level of sort of legendary as the original ones? Is there anybody that in 30, 40 years
There was.
people?
Because the new Boba Fett chick, she was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then they just threw her off. But then again, Boba
Boba
Fett.
Fett.
What's his name? Benicio's character.
I didn't. That was just him being himself. Honestly, I didn't.
It's fine.
I wasn't.
He's pretty
I
cool
was like,
dude.
oh,
It was Benicio del Toro in space.
yeah, that's all it was. I'm like,
I saw the guy from Sin City with his fucking head chopped off and when he's moving his head up and down and shit. Like
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah.
yeah. They just don't know. He was just
No?
like,
I
whatever.
liked it.
Do you think actors like him are just phoning it in at this point, like Depp and
I think Depp tries, but people want him to keep on doing the same thing.
like,
Yeah.
no one's
gonna give
Jack Sparrow?
Like, what roles are going to be given out to him? What could he have played? What recent memory that you saw? You're like, man, that is a good role for Johnny Depp.
That should be a topic. Great actors great old actors that are not just
great
like,
actors gone bad.
Yeah, great
Can't
actors
get a
gone bad.
job. Can't
Can't get a
No,
job.
they get jobs, but then
Yeah,
you see
the
like
same
you're not even
jobs.
trying anymore.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's $15 million.
All right.
Moving on.
Let's move on to our next topic,
Topic.
Edgar.
So
The exciting world of.
I just finished reading Ready Player One.
Juan.
It was a 500-page book. You guys should look at me in amazement that I finished the book.
The text
sure.
is really big, though.
Yeah, it's like Clifford the Big Red Dog. It's like Clifford is red. Got that.
One day.
That was chapter 1. Ooh, I need to go.
I need a nap. Just all that excitement. What? He's red?
He's also big.
No, that was chapter 2. Because he was smaller first, he was a puppy, see? And then he got big, see?
I got it. Progression in the storyline.
I know, man. That drama, just elevates. So going back to Ready Player One, I'll give you my grade right now. I did enjoy it, but there was a lot wrong with it. As in, like, it hits on the nostalgia a lot. As in,
Too much?
a lot. I don't want to say it's too much, but there is a lot of it.
Give me an example.
I gave this example to Percy the other day. There's a part in the book where it just lists off like consoles, and it's like Apple II, the Commodore 64, NES, and I went on for like 30 seconds, and Percy's like, I gotta go and take a call right now.
I got a meeting.
You're wasting your time. You're wasting my
Yeah.
time.
No, but
I gotta go.
And I asked him, like, did it literally read like that? He goes, no, yeah. I'm reading word for word.
I opened the book and read to him.
Like, it could have just been a Wikipedia page of the 80s, and
Yeah.
it would have been the same book.
Oh, so real quick, do you guys know what the book is? So I'm gonna give you a quick summary without spoiling, because the only reason I read the book was because the movie's coming out pretty soon.
Yeah.
So,
Directed by Spielberg?
Is it?
I don't know. I haven't
Yes.
looked into it.
Yes, it
I
is.
think so.
So, movie's about this kid who's growing up in 2040, and now they've created a thing called the Oasis. It's pretty much the Matrix, where you hook up into it, you go into the Matrix instead of
they can take you back in it.
Yeah, you know when they red pill all day.
Red pill, give it back.
Wait, is red pill back or is blue pill?
It's cold out here.
It's cold out.
But
and shit.
It's basically like virtual reality headsets.
Yeah, so except that you feel everything. You could have all these like you wear like a bodysuit to make shit like you know if you're getting touched in the game you feel it.
Ooh.
Yes, you're looking at me like oh weird
wait.
Because you're
everywhere.
Yeah.
Is there a Kickstarter for this? Can I donate?
Interesting.
So
go on.
Super poor kid lives in the slums. Creator of this virtual reality world dies and leaves an Easter egg in the game, the Oasis, the virtual reality. He had no one to leave like all his fortunes to, and he's like, "Hey, you find this Easter egg, you inherit all my money, and you are now in charge of the Oasis." Ooh. So because of that, there's a company called IOI. I forgot what it stands for, but they're trying to take over the Oasis and like make people pay for it because the government. No, pretty much the government.
EA, you mean?
EA. The big EA. So this game only cost $0.25 to play because the guy was such like an 80s fiend. Ooh. He loved the 80s, so $0.25 to play this awesome, virtual reality game. And if you die, another $0.25 and all that shit. So.
Oh my God. Mom, I need $0.25. I'm dead.
Yeah, that's pretty much all it is. So this other company's like, fuck that. We want people to pay for this shit, make it more secure.
Fees.
Net neutrality and all that shit. That's pretty much what
it's about net neutrality.
That's pretty much what IOI is. So this kid, super poor, is pretty much Charlie from Willy Wonka and the Charlie
Chocolate Factory?
Yeah, so Charlie the Chocolate Factory. He's pretty much that kid. Super poor. Gets hints to the thing and gets on a crazy super adventures with all his homies and all that shit.
Are his homies poor?
No, because they're all virtual reality people, so he doesn't know like their real life. They never meet.
It's their avatars.
Yeah, it's all avatars. They all look like different things.
I watched an anime like this. Go.
Mm-hmm.
Sword Art Online.
Haven't heard of it.
Literally the same exact thing you're saying to me right now.
Probably red plate.
Probably.
Japanese knockoff.
Yeah, but overall, I like this. Just that it kicks into the nostalgia so much. Like, quick spoiler: kid in the book, he ends up getting a DeLorean, but fits it out with like Star Wars light speed. Puts a Ghostbusters like sticker on the side of it. Like it's just like a lot of crazy shit like that.
Sounds dope.
Can I be any more 80s? Basically. You know?
So all the like trials and tribulations of like the finding the Easter egg because you have to find like all these keys and gates and shit have to do like with the 80s and like because the creator was like all about the 80s. He was like he liked people that liked the 80s and wanted people to like the stuff he liked.
Okay.
I know a lot of burnouts that would have fed in really well with him.
So that's the thing is that everyone was like obsessed with finding this thing and like just dwindled so much after so many years. And then everyone this kid finds like a little thing and then everyone starts like getting into it again.
Okay.
So.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
And there's a lot of crazy shit.
I mean, so the thing with like reading a book about a video game.
Wait a minute.
What are we doing? Wait.
Was it? I imagine it was a good enough book that it was exciting to read and imagine.
Yeah,
this world.
And first chapter, I was already hooked. I was like, I wanted to keep on reading. I had to travel for like an hour and a half somewhere the other week, and I downloaded Audible to make sure I got those chapters in when I was driving.
Nice.
So I read, I listened, and then I read the rest of it.
Do you prefer the audio or the reading?
I prefer reading because I like to imagine the characters, how they look and how they sound and all that.
And instead of somebody feeding that to your brain.
And it was, but Will Wheaton read the whole thing to me.
Oh.
Or like that
Wheaton?
section. Yeah, Will Wheaton.
He's my friend. He responds to me on Twitter.
Yeah, sure.
He probably responds to everybody, but he does. It doesn't mean he doesn't respond to me.
Well, he's actually mentioned.
True. It's still true.
He's actually mentioned in the book too, so I'm guessing that was a big
Oh yeah.
thing for him. He's like a governor or some shit in the thing.
So you mentioned it's very 80s nostalgia, but you also told me that like you think for the movie they're gonna gear towards
Well,
90s.
for the trailer, they're gonna gear more to the 90s. I feel because that's what like 90 kids are like the ones spending their moolah on their monies right now.
Yeah.
So and then it's all like today's things are already inside that trailer. Like you see Tracer from Overwatch, you see Chucky from like Chucky is an 80s thing, but you see Iron Giant. That's the 90s. You know,
and I think there was a Deathstroke and like real quick Deathstroke and Harley Quinn walking by at one scene.
I don't even saw that. Like I saw Tomb Raider. That's late 90s,
90s,
2000.
Yeah. This is starting to sound like that VR chat room.
That's exactly what it is.
with the
What
Uganda
VR? What
knuckles.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's it called? The game?
Explain to the listeners what that.
We're not gonna explain Uganda knuckles. You don't need to look that up.
What are you talking about? VR chat?
Yeah, VR chat. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
VR chat. Okay. Yeah. Basically, it's a giant chat room, but with you make your own little avatar, and you're free to like basically model it like any way you want. So there's some interesting.
Like I want to be a hamburger.
Yeah. You're like hamburger meat flaps and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, it sounds like that. It sounds like it's like that, but with like some games you can play inside.
So like even like
How much does this game cost?
that one's 25 cents. So like even in the world of Oasis, they have like worlds for like Warcraft. So it's like a world of Warcraft.
Whoa.
So outside of the world, and I mean, I guess I'll ask you like how you think they're going to approach this. But how is the world outside of the game?
Oh, so the book is around like 80% inside Oasis, 20% like 80% in Oasis, 20% outside of Oasis.
Yeah.
So like the world's like is shit right now. Like there's a energy like deficiency, there's all out wars, there's famine, there's like all this
like
shit
Mad
like happening.
Max?
Like the Matrix.
Like the Matrix.
That's all.
So-
Let's play video games.
So like there's like that's where people go to escape, you know?
Yeah.
Like there's a
I don't want to see these problems. All these poor people.
like there's a point in the book where he's like, this is the first time someone's been inside my apartment for like 3 years. This is the first time I see light in like 5 years, because he's just like inside his apartment, gets everything delivered to him, and like whenever he needs, he like when he bathes, he has like this thing to like cut off his hair and his eyebrows, because that way he doesn't grow. That way he doesn't have to go outside to get haircuts. They get like into it.
Does that read as like a warning to the future?
Yeah. So like
Stop playing games.
The way the author described it is that
The 80s sucked.
Like
Get
the-
over it.
the 80s were great, but the thing is that they still like, you still need to go outside a little bit every once in a while, you know, like
You need some sunlight. You need
I wanna watch it.
interaction.
he took a lot of vitamin D pills because he couldn't go into the sun. He's not getting any vitamin D from there.
Yeah, you kind of need that.
I'm interested. It sounds. I'm not gonna read it because I'm really bad at reading books. But
Just one word after the other, Slug. Just one word and then the next one.
no, I'll let Will Eaton do it.
Like he knows how to do that.
Yeah. He's my friend. I do think that. I mean, I'm interested in seeing. I'm hoping they don't just go, "Hey, let's go through nostalgia trip for like an hour and a half."
That's
and then,
what the trailers seem like right now.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the first trailer, it was like a little Willy Wonka chime. At the end of the second trailer, it was like a Back to the Future, like doo 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 doo, like chime that you hear like throughout the whole movie.
I like things. I want to spend money on things that I like.
I know that sound. I know. Holy shit! It's a bunch of Percy's just like out there.
So who's gonna go see this with me on day one?
Percy's a sucker.
For certain things, yes.
Oh, you're easy.
Oh, Percy.
So are you, fucker?
No,
Andy
you're-
technology? Fuck you, Slunk.
So, all right, let's go. I'm done with my talking. Like, you want to go real quick, or you?
Yeah, we got time. So we went to Fry's, and there was somebody outside of Fry's asking for like donations for something. We weren't close enough to read the
What
sign
lie
yet.
was it?
I don't know. Like I said, we weren't close enough to read it. How do you guys handle that? Like when you walk outside and there's what do they call them? Those women that are dressed in, or that's not even just women now. It's like men and women in the white outfits for.
It's just,
I know
like,
which ones you're
It's
talking
just
about.
anyone outside. for me.
Girl Scout cookies.
Well, I know the guys in white. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like for some.
They have a bell, don't they?
Not the one I saw didn't have a bell, but he's outside the CVS, and I'll walk in. He goes, "Oh, when you come out, you think you give me some change?" And I'm like, "Don't say anything." I go inside. He's like, "Oh, how about that change? And I'm like, no. I just walk away because fuck that dude. Just I don't want to like.
Damn.
Fuck that dude. Cause no, it's different if
You're talking about
poor.
wait. Before we attack them, you're talking about the people dressed in white asking for donations, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Like
Okay.
for charity.
Not just any random person.
No. I'm not talking about people. No.
For charity.
Okay.
Like, I knew you wanted to attack. That's why.
No, the ones. Okay, I guess for charity, but like.
I guess.
But when
Scam.
you
It's a
attack
Valentine's Day.
me,
It's a scam.
when I'm just trying to get through my day, fuck them. Okay. As for the other folks, if you ask for, all right, cool, I'll ask for money. But there are one specific place. Don't ever ask for money. When I go to the bank, I had this lady straight up. I put my card in the ATM, and I'm about to put in my PIN, and she came up to the right. He goes, "Oh, do you have any change?" I'm like, "What the fuck?" I literally said, "What the fuck?" Like I'm getting money, and like I don't feel fucking comfortable. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I'm like, "No, this isn't cool." She's like, and she walked away. I'm like, honestly, like I'm trying to just pull money out the ATM. That's not fucking.
Like,
cool.
do you want my PIN number? You can just get
like
it yourself.
like honestly, and like,
How much you want?
she got all scared. She walked away.
She
Like,
expects you to go, oh, yeah, sure. How much do you want me to get out?
yeah, no,
200?
fuck her.
300?
And so there's that, and then it's been happening a lot in the fucking plaza by my house.
Stop going there.
So, I had to fucking go to Ralph's and shit. Like that's where the fucking supermarket's at.
That's where the food is.
So there was this dude, bald head, mustache. He came up to me, and the first time, I'm like, oh, he goes, he came up to the store like, sir, like I don't want to bother you, but like my mom is sick, and I don't have any money for gas, but could you spare some change because me and my family are hungry. I'm like, I'm sorry. So here you go. Here's a couple bucks. All right. Month goes by, nothing. Comes back a month later. I'm like, you look familiar, but I didn't really. I'm like, maybe it's a different guy. All right, and he gave him another dollar. Right, different story. He goes, my car, and I'm like, wait a minute. All right, give him a dollar.
Started to connect the dots.
And then later on, he fucking walked to me, came up. I'm like, I looked at it. He looked at me. I'm like, I saw you last time. And he's like, wide open, and just fucking turned around, and walked away. I'm like, fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
Let this dude hustle you how many times?
Twice.
18 times.
$18. Son of a
Fuck
bitch.
that dude.
So Slug, I thought you were gonna ask about just people talking to you in general, not just asking for donations. So Percy's the worst when it comes to that. That's why we were giving each other the eye right now. So when I'm talking about like people like having a clipboard and like being like they have like a whole setup ready.
That's different.
That's what I meant. Yeah, like
So
You talk about
like
donations.
signing up for like voter registration or.
excuse me, sir, do you have time to?
No
That's
hablo
different,
inglés.
no, but-
No hablo inglés.
You don't. But that's different though.
How do you handle that?
He can't.
I can't.
Because he can't. So
That's different.
we were going to lunch. We were going to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Uh-huh.
And we passed by this table that had the
Dare.
the Dare program. The drugs are really expensive.
Uh-huh.
And there's this one girl out there wearing the shirt and the clipboard. Percy's in front of me. He's walking and he's like not going towards it, but he's just like walking like in front of it.
It's my direction going.
Yeah,
That way.
yeah. We had to
your
like
way on purpose.
yeah.
Percy.
We had to go through there.
Sure.
So
The tactic of this.
she starts to talk to Percy,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, no, thank you. Like I step in front of Percy. No, thank you, not right now. And we started walking away. And as soon as like we got like out of earshot, I told Percy, "You were gonna start talking to her, weren't you?" Like,
Yeah. I want
like
to see what she's
you're
gonna say.
fucking weak. You're weak.
So weak.
Do you stop every time?
No.
80%.
60%.
Yeah.
I've gotten better.
We're negotiating here.
It's
I've
more like
gotten
70.
better.
That's what that means.
No. I
That's more
got
than
better.
half the time.
I used to always
It's too
well, because
many. That's-
people talk to me. I gotta be polite. I'll talk back to him. But the moment I started getting like really motherfucker was where we used to work.
He took
in
$5
Culver City. No, fucker. The Trader Joe's by our old job.
Yeah.
In Culver City, and I went inside, and I'm coming out, and some dudes, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'll listen to you. What do you got to say? Right. And he's talking about, kids in Central America, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
Damn trillions.
you got me interested because, half Central American. What's up? And I'm like, she's like, if for $5, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, you know what? No, I'm good. He goes, no, blah, blah, blah. Like trying to hype it up. Like, no, I'm okay. And he goes, are you really going to let the kids starve?
There we go.
Damn.
There we go.
And then I got mad at that point. I'm like,
You were a bad human.
And the thing is, like, I'm hangry because this is me going to church to get my
I'm
lunch.
a Central American. That's
So at this
sorry.
point, I'm like, yeah, because I'm trying to eat right now, and you're not letting me fucking go back to work.
You're letting this Central American not start right now.
How dare you, sir?
legitimately,
Do you not see how hungry I am?
I legitimately was pissed because I'm like, I was being polite the whole time, like, dude, I can't, like I'm good or whatever, good. And then he busted that. I'm like, fuck you, dude.
I have kids over there that I'm trying to be. Can't stop
I
me.
have a pet dog that I gotta fucking spend money
With
on.
no teeth.
3 teeth.
Oh.
All right.
My bad.
I gotta force feed him.
Oh, fuck you, son. Oh, but yeah.
Should've
No.
brushed his teeth.
So after that, I'm like, nah, fuck these dudes. Like, most of the time, like, fuck it. So I don't know about you.
You know, most of the time it's not like fuck it.
I can
Most
play
of the time-
defense. I just said no, man. I don't have anything, and they usually leave me alone.
But what about the clipboarders?
Clipboarders, I just give them the look.
What's the look?
There's a look.
Tight lips,
Tight-
shake the head.
tight lip.
Tight lips, shake the head.
Not right now.
Look busier than you are.
Look,
Edgar's great at it. Edgar's like,
angrier
nope.
than-
No, I'm sorry. Not right now. I'll say it. I don't care.
All right,
I
what
got
about
nothing.
and
That's what I said. I got nothing.
not to disparage some of our current or future listeners, but what about when Jehovah's Witness come by and
Oh, every Sunday.
knock on the door
Well,
there?
first of all, no one's home.
Yeah, no one's home. No one opens the door at all.
So you hear a knock, do you like?
No,
You
what
peek-
pisses
peek
me
the
off
window?
is when the gates close. The gates
Oh,
legitimately
you guys have a
close.
gate. You guys have a gate.
And they'll open the gate and come in like, there's a reason that shit's fucking closed, yo. And they'll knock on the door. I'm like,
There's a
no.
reason this gate is closed.
Nope. Like I won't. Like nope.
Unlocked.
Not gonna talk to you at all. Nope. And I've had it where I've gone after they start leaving. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna leave.
Hey, gates never stop.
I open.
Jehovah.
I go to my car. I go to my car, and then they're like, oh, so would you like? Nope. I'm leaving. Get in the car. Peace out.
Really?
Yeah, I'll just drive out.
I'll wait
Fuck
till they
it.
leave.
No, hell no. I got shit to do. I'm not gonna
Tell
let
them
them
not
fucking
interested.
dictate my fucking day.
I've
Fuck
talked.
that
I'll stop and talk to a Jehovah's Witness every now and then.
I've
They,
talked to
ca-
them.
they get me. Like I answered the door. I'm not gonna be a
They
jerk.
got me.
Yeah, they tricked
I
me.
thought it was an Amazon fucking
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
pickup.
I like look down and I just see feet and I'm like,
Where's my
"Aw,
package?"
Damn
Aw,
Oh,
it.
you guys get the look. These people won't mess
I
with
feel.
you
I
anymore.
do feel bad that sometimes I think that they're converting me because I'm interested in what they're saying. I'm just
Okay.
being polite.
You want to hear a fucked up story?
Yeah.
How much time do we got?
Yeah.
It's real
No,
quick.
We got,
It's
we
real
got
quick.
time for this.
It's real quick. It's real quick. So
The
again,
scam!
This person shall remain nameless.
Everybody.
So we were at
Can't
the
talk about
house,
no
we were
one.
chilling, and then we hear the knock
the
on
list
the
of
door.
names are gonna be in the podcast notes.
Never dined on nobody.
Knocked on the door, and then
All
I
right.
was like, all right, whatever. I open the door, I'm like, fuck. You know when you open the door, you're like, fuck.
I fucked up.
So it's I fucked up, and it's this older lady, and it's obviously her daughter.
Uh-huh.
You
Oh,
know.
was she hot?
I think very attractive daughter.
Okay, sure.
So
What do you want? Where do I sign up?
so they're talking, and I'm like, I don't want to talk. But nameless individual over here goes like, oh hi, starts talking to him, right?
I'm gonna start guessing.
Ignoring the mother, just talking straight to the girl. Da-da-da. And they go,
Wow.
oh, how would you guys like to talk? Like the girls are like, oh, you know, I guess has this memorized speech. Oh, yes, I'd love to hear about
Indoctrination.
it. You know, and then the mother obviously looking like, he's flirting with her, like, no.
She saw it. She caught it.
Oh yeah, the mom caught that shit like this, right? And she's
like-
like, "Oh, we should leave." And she's like, "Oh, you can leave. Come in," to the girl, right? And she's so naive, like, "Oh, I'll talk to you."
Okay.
And then the mom's like, "Nope, we're leaving." Grabs her and just fucking.
Well, the good
Right.
thing is they're never gonna come back to your house.
So they left,
good
right?
move.
And we closed our door, like, dude, what the fuck? He's like, she was hot. Like, I was just gonna talk to her.
I want to know who this nameless person is.
Nameless.
Nameless person, but I was like, dude. He's like, give a fuck what?
I already have a couple ideas by the way who it is.
We'll talk about this other.
Oh, I'm
podcast.
so excited! I'm so excited to hear.
It was Dwayne.
Well,
Dwayne did it.
You got me.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening to this episode
It really
of
wasn't me though. I didn't do that.
Getting Belligerent GB podcast. Again, if you guys want to reach us, we got a website, gettingbelligerent.com. You can reach us by email at gettingbelligerent@gmail.com and find us on Instagram. Just go to the website. You'll find everything there. Okay? All right. Cool. Thanks for listening. I'm Slunk.
Percival.
Dwayne.
It's a scam.
All right. See you guys next week.
Woo. Bye.
I fucked up. I did the thing. I said I did the thing. I said I wasn't going to
Don't do the thing. I did the thing. I did the thing.
My bad.